A 6-year-old child on Spirit Airlines. Must have been a little scary, you know. But hey, I'm on the plane. Problem is, it was the wrong plane, Spirit. You put the child on the wrong plane, age 6. Maria Ramos, grandmother of a 6-year-old child who was flying unaccompanied on a Spirit Airlines flight from Philadelphia to Fort Myers, Florida, was worried sick when he arrived in Orlando instead of Fort Myers to meet her for the holiday weekend. Young Casper was expected to spend Christmas with Ramos, who arrived to pick him up at the Southwest Florida International Airport in Fort Myers on Thursday, December 21st. Now, will you look at this cutie? I cannot. I love him. I love him. However, he was not there when the flight was scheduled to arrive. Airline workers claimed that the young boy had missed the flight. The grandmother was confident he had been placed on a plane since she possessed a check-in tag from the Philadelphia International Airport and a black star with the details. I ran inside the plane to the flight attendant and I asked her, "Where's my grandson?" "He was handed over to you at Philadelphia," she said. "No, I had no kids with me," Maria Ramos explained, according to Wink News. For 40 minutes, she was unsure as to where the first grader was. Can you imagine the horror? Just the sheer terror. "That's my grandson who's been entrusted to me. And we're looking forward to having this fellowship over the holidays. And suddenly he's gone. He could be anywhere. Could be taken." It's outrageous. Ramos said her fears only subsided when her grandson FaceTimed her, smart kid, and told her that he was safe, albeit at the Orlando airport, 4 hours away. He goes, "Mama, I'm in the airport." I said, "Give me an adult, Casper, that is with you." He said, "No, Grandma, I don't have anyone with me." What on earth? Do you understand? As a mother and a human being, if I were on that plane and I saw the little boy, I probably would have engaged him just enough conversation to see what's going on, make sure he's with who he's supposed to be with. And then I would have said, "Hey, we got to help this kid." Instead, I guess people just rushed off the plane and did what they had to do, including the flight attendants. This is unreal. "I don't have anyone with me," he tells his grandmother. Ramos said Casper had a lanyard around his neck that said "Final Destination RSW" and had his flight information on it. Looks like somebody took all the precautions. People didn't follow what they were supposed to do, my guess. When she spoke to her grandchild, she wanted to make sure he did not remove himself from the plane. I asked him once, "They put you in the seat. Did you get off the plane?" Ramos said. He said, "No, Grandma. I got on the plane and I went to sleep." Furiously, the grandmother waited for someone to call her, but wouldn't you know it, they did not call her. I tell you, nobody called me. I had to call Casper again to be able to talk to flight attendants, said Ramos. Representative explained that Casper had been incorrectly boarded onto the wrong plane during his time in Philadelphia. Child was always under the care and supervision of a Spirit team member. This is making me mad. This is making me very mad, but I'm going to go ahead and read the rest of it. I'm very mad, very mad. "And as soon as we discovered the error, we took immediate steps to communicate with the family and reconnect them," the airline said in a statement to CNN. Guess what? I believe Miss Ramos, the grandmother, who had to go out of her way with her missing grandson full of worry, fear. This is outrageous. "We take the safety and responsibility of transporting all of our guests seriously and are conducting an internal investigation," the statement continued, adding, "We apologize to the family for this experience. The airline has still not explained how the child was placed on the wrong plane, only assuring the family that the child was always with a Spirit team member during the trip." Me no like that Spirit team member. I don't believe it. Okay. And he wasn't always under the supervision, right? You don't protect all guests. You didn't protect Casper. Ramos has been in contact with Spirit Airlines corporate office. They've offered to reimburse her for the drive to pick up her grandchild. However, the gas and toll fees are not enough for the grandmother. She wants answers. She further states the family is considering a lawsuit particularly since no one has an answer for how he got on the wrong flight. Ramos wonders how come no one has an update for her almost a week after the incident. You have cameras all over. You're telling me you don't know what happened to Casper 5 days later and it's under investigation? Sounds like a police shooting of an unarmed. Well, that makes me think that he didn't have a flight attendant despite what the company insists. I believe you pay extra for that. One of my good friends, a divorced father of little children, used the service. He was trying to convince me that it was okay, you know. He didn't fly Spirit, but you pay extra and it's supposed to ensure that your child, precious, the most precious cargo gets there to their destination safely. This is outrageous. Miss Ramos deserves money because that is what you do. You sue. But I think she's doing an incredible public service, Aida, because if it happened to Casper and there's still no answer, then who else might it happen to? And by the way, don't offer me gas money. Who are these people that they don't even understand how to make this go away? Instead, it's on Indisputable.
So a couple of things. The last time I flew Spirit Airlines, which I think I've flown Spirit Airlines twice because I fly to Atlantic City and I don't think I can't fly directly into there. But anyway, one of my good friends, Ruben Paul, one of my closest friends, drove me to the airport. And when I got off the plane, he yelled out of the window, "Don't forget to give the captain some gas money," right? So I'm embarrassed. Everybody around me is laughing because he's like, she's going into Spirit Airlines.
Well,
now I say that to say, I can't tell you how many comedians have jokes about Spirit Airlines. You know, Black Twitter has a section, all the fights that happen on Spirit Airlines. You would think that somebody in PR or somebody in the corporate office would say, we got a lot of bad. This is like every time we see a fight, we see it on Instagram.
Yeah.
You would think that those people would be like, we got to clean this up. This is unacceptable. You know, the metal trays on the airplane look like they're trays that you see on Prison Break on television. You know, the chairs don't recline. We get it. You pay less because it's the pay less of flights of airlines, but it still has a standard of quality that it should meet because you are flying in the air with human beings on it. Customer service still needs to operate like customer service. Whether we shop at Gucci or we're shopping at Target, people still have to show up and provide a service. So I don't understand why Spirit Airlines is okay with being out into the world, being janky. And now you know, that little boy being lost is the best thing that could have happened. In Florida, in Orlando, human trafficking at airports is out of this world. She shouldn't be contemplating suing. She should absolutely sue.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why anyone would think that it is okay to lose a little kid. And then like, oh, we found him. It's all good.
Yeah. How cavalier. They were so cavalier about it.
Him should be fired.
Yeah.
Just like the person at AMC Theater should be fired. These are people that are going to cost you money.
Yep.
They are not good for business. And this is unacceptable on the greatest level. And it doesn't matter if they recovered the child, the mental anguish and the emotional distress that lady had been going through. Imagine being the little kid wandering about at an airport where nobody is seeing them. It's not okay.
No, it's not. And I'm not going to stay on it, but can we please just pop up the picture one more time? It shouldn't matter if the little boy was this adorable or not, but I'm melted. I'm melted. Look at this little boy. Mm-hmm. How could you not want to help here and just be so cavalier about it? God bless you, Miss Ramos. I'm disgusted by this. It's as if Spirit Airlines doesn't even care about the PR. They're channeling, what was the airline in the airplane? Trailblazer. They want to live up to the Trailblazer reputation from the airplane movie. Okay. And this is sick. This is sick.